Namaskar, everyone, and welcome to Sunday. I just want to remind you that you live in the world of the senses. It's a sensory experience because you have these senses: seeing, smelling, tasting, touching, hearing. Because you have these senses, you experience this world. But it's an experience of the senses only. If the senses are not there, you cannot experience this. So you are relating to a sensory world through the physical senses. The physical senses are not permanent senses because they are with the physical body. When the physical body gets damaged or the physical body goes, senses go. But that's not the end of it, because you are an energy body living in the physical body, and you have the sensory powers. They're called indriyas. They remain with you. So you still have a sensory memory of all that you perceived in the physical world. So though the experiences of the physical world may be gone, they're not past, they live in your memory, in your subtle body, with all the experiences of the powers. You can still smell, see, taste, touch, hear. That's one of the reasons why Hindus still make offerings, because the souls who are so caught up in the world and attached to the world, they don't go anywhere in any high heaven. They stay attached to the world, and they still look for sensory things, and they want to come back quickly to get into a body to enjoy the physical world, so they become attached. Though disembodied, they can't go higher. But you know that there are different worlds. The Christ said it. My Father's house, there are many mansions. And in yoga, we learn about the lokas. So, if you get caught in the sensory objects and experiences, and they stay with you, you can have quite a time when the experiences have been miserable ones. So how do you deal with that? How do you deal with the physical world when you are so caught up in it? And your experiences are varied up and down, as it is. It's a dual world. So you don't experience continuous joy. You have to go to a transcendental space to experience that. In the physical world, you're going to experience duality, night and day, heat and cold, good and bad experiences. So life can be quite an experience, challenging one. How do you deal with that? The Bible, in the chapter of John, give the words of Christ, where he said, live in the world, but don't be of it. Live in the world, but be not of the world. Bhagavad Gita in chapter 2 speaks about being in the world of the senses, but being disciplined and having your senses under control. And it says, that's how you can get a tranquil mind. And it speaks about dispassion, vairagya. Is it possible that we can interact with the world, enjoying the world for what it is? For what it is. Changing realities, dual experiences, enjoying sense objects, but in a disciplined way, not being attached. Bhagavad Gita also says your right is to act, but not to the fruits. Don't be attached to the fruits. Don't be caught up in the fruits. But your right is to act. Can you live in the world of the senses, enjoying it, but not caught in it? Can you? That's a challenge. Every time you get caught in the world and attached, what do? Live in sorrow? Live in misery? Or would you be willing to find that transcendental space that's above joy and sorrow? Bhagavad Gita calls it samatvam. And it says that that's the essence of yoga. Samatvam yoga uchate. It says that be even-minded. And the wise ones say, don't be caught in the raga and dvesh, likes and dislikes. Can you do that? That's the beautiful challenge that can take you to a transcendental space. A space beyond the duality, to witness the duality, to be involved in the duality, but not to be caught. Can you speak your truth, whatever happens, and be detached from the rest? However people react, whatever comes to you, you speak your truth. But be intelligent. Because the Christ said, don't cast your pearls before swines. The experience can be quite miserable. And Bhagavad Gita says, don't unsettle the mind of the ignorant. But it says further, be the example. The wise one will be the example. Because when you're the example, that's how you inspire. But don't unsettle the minds of those who are ignorant, it says. Can you do that? Can you live in this sensory existence and really learn to be disciplined, as Bhagavad Gita says, and have the senses under control and don't get caught in likes and dislikes? Really center in equanimity. Can you do that? That's why I chat with you. That's why I meditate with you. That's why I speak to you. So I can help you through energy, through wisdom, to come back to that center, that when you meet with life, you're not pulled one way or the other, helplessly. I don't just remember these things, I live it. Can you? I just don't quote them, I live them. The joy is in the living of it. And I speak my truth to you. However you think of me, I tell you as it is. I hope that you can really manage the experience of this world. It's the only way to freedom. Transcend the duality. Live in even-mindedness. Control the senses and be disciplined. How do you do that? You associate with those who are evolved, not with the rest. Because birds of a feather flock together. And show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. Be careful of your associations. When I was young, I'd always be around the elders because I want to hear, I want to learn, and around friends who knew more than I did. And that's how I evolved. And finally, when I really grew up, I wanted to be around gurus, true gurus, who lived the message. So there is a way. Guru Rupaya. The Guru is the way, the Guru is the means. Shiva Sutras, Guru Rupaya. You have a Guru inside, and you have Gurus outside. And when you become really wise, you'll see the whole world being Guru. You'll see that's life itself teaching you. And then you don't judge who the Guru is. Everything becomes the Guru. You can learn from everything. That's his secret. So I leave you with that message on this Sunday. Enjoy the play of the senses, everybody. Live in the world, but be not of it. Be not of it. Live in spirit. Have a blessed Sunday, everyone. Namaskar.